As soon as the movie starts, we are introduced to two snakes. One is a white snake and the other is a green snake. Both are snake sisters. Now, they looked very young, but their age was more than 1,000 years. The name of the white snake is Sujin. Both had the ability to take the form of a human. One day, both the snakes see a boy named Xian on the mountains. Xian was tasting the flowers on the mountains. Both the snakes are surprised that do humans eat flowers? Actually, Xian has come there with his friends to search for herbs. Xianghar is moving alone through the mountains when the green snake comes there in the form of a full snake and scares Xian. Due to fear, Xian leaves the mountain and falls into the river. Seeing this, the white snake, i.e. Sujin, feels pity for Xian, and she also feels very bad for Xian. That is why Sujin goes to the river in the form of a human. She gives her breath to Xian and saves his life. After helping Xian and saving his life, Sujin leaves from there. When Xian opens his eyes, he finds his friends around him. He asks his friend that where has the girl who saved my life gone? You say that there was no girl here. They were just your imagination. A festival was to be celebrated in the village on the same day. In this festival, the master of the temple and his companions were also going with him because they had a doubt that in this festival monsters are going to kill humans. Xian is going there to collect herbs. That is why he takes the master of the temple and his companions with him. On the other hand, after helping Xian by giving him her breath, the white snake, i.e. Sujin, is missing that moment a lot, that how she saved Xian's life by giving him her breath. She continued thinking about Xian. Actually, she started loving Xian. Sujin tells her sister, i.e. Green Snake, that I want to meet the boy whom I breathe, whose life I saved. That is why both of them also go to the festival in the village. That night, Master and his partner also come with their full preparation to fight the monsters. Piari, because they knew that monsters can attack humans anytime. In the festival, Green Snake meets Master's partner because Green Snake liked him and she wanted to be friends with him. But Master's partner says that right now I cannot talk to you because I have come here to catch those monsters who are going to attack humans. But how could he know that the girl who wants to befriend him, who is talking to him, is actually also a monster? But then Xian is seen in greens. She goes to him and tells him that my sister loves you and she wants to meet you. Xian says that I don't know our sister. He refuses to meet her sister. That's why Green Snake falls into the river and Sham was in the court. She pushes the board and takes it to her sister. As soon as Xian comes to Suzanne, she tells him that I love you. Sham says that, but I love someone else, but I don't know who that girl is. She saved my life by giving me breath. Hearing this, Suzanne immediately understands that he is talking about me, and he also loves me and the way I love him. To convince him, Suzanne takes him to the water again, and she also makes him believe that it is me whom he loves and who saved his life. Now Xian also came to know that this is the girl. Master's companion sees some monsters. That is why he bravely fights those monsters. But during this fight, a monster bites the master. He calls his master for help. Then the master comes there and fights them. He takes them to hell, i.e. Jahanu, and burns them to death there. Next day, Sujin goes to Xian's house. Xian becomes very happy to see him in his house. Both of them start living together, and one day, they also get married. When Master's companion was fighting the monsters on the day of the festival, a monster had bitten him. Due to this, Master's companion was now turning into a monster in no time. He becomes very upset with this and was fed up with his life that if he becomes a monster, then he will become a threat to humans.
He will become a threat, so he is about to commit suicide by going to a deserted place. While he is doing this, Green Snake arrives there. She asks him, "Why are you doing this? You are doing this. Don't do this." To which Master's partner replies that I will become a monster. I cannot become a threat to humans. So I want to commit suicide and take my life. I want to die. Green Snake tells him his reality. She shows him her snake tongue and says that even if you become a monster, there is no problem in it. I'm also a monster. After this, we see Master going to the village. He sees that there were victims of the monster there. Those people were in trouble and facing difficulties. So Sham kept making herbs to help them to save the people. But Sujin knew that those people had been attacked by those monsters who were very powerful and dangerous monsters. So those people are not going to be cured with just herbs. So Sujin goes to help her husband Xian. And to save the lives of those people, she puts her breath in those herbs. Sujin had a mouse, which was her friend. That mouse tells Sujin that, what are you doing? You are giving your breath. You know that this is no less than a danger for you. By giving the power of your breath, you will become weak. Sujin had to help her husband Xian and the people. When Xian makes the people of the village drink the herbs made by him, they start getting well, start becoming normal. Seeing this, Master is shocked because Master knew that no matter what happens, these people were not going to get well. But now seeing those people getting well, Master is surprised, but he is not able to understand anything. That is why he asks Xian whether anyone helped you in making these herbs, to which Xian says that yes, my wife helped me. While preparing these herbs, the Master had come to know that she is not a normal human being, but a monster. That is why the Master gives Xian a holy knife. For her safety, the Master then goes to Sujin and asks her, why are you doing this? You, being a monster, married a human and live with humans as a human being? But right now I'm not saying anything to you. I am leaving you because you are a good monster. You leave Xian and go away. Otherwise the jam will not be good and I will kill you. Saying this, the Master leaves from there. At night, when Xian comes home, he brings wine, and this is not any ordinary wine, but medicine is mixed in it, so that the poison does not spread due to snake bite. But Sujin was herself a snake. Xian makes Sujin drink that wine too. After drinking wine, Sujin feels strange. Her health starts deteriorating. That is why she logs herself in a room. Xian asks her many times that, why are you doing this? Are you angry about something I said? Sujin is unable to control herself and turns into a snake. Master comes to the wedding to catch Sujin, and they both come face to face. Xian then stabs Sujin with the same holy knife that Master had given him, because he did not know that she is my wife of White Snake. As soon as the knife hits, Sujin turns into her sister Green Snake. Now since Sujin was killed by this holy knife, she can never take the form of a human again, but will remain a snake. Xian asks Master, where has my wife gone? To which Master says that actually she was your wife of White Snake. You had married a snake whose age was more than 1,000 years. Xian is shocked to hear that my wife was a snake. Sujin's friend Chua tells Xian that there is a herb that can save Sujin's life. But getting that herb is risky and not free from any danger because there is a shadow of monsters there. But Xian goes there despite this lie and with courage gets that herb. But Xian gets the shadow of those monsters. That is why all the companions of the Master try to save Xian together. Chua goes and gives that herb to Sujin, which saves her life. And now she can take the form of a human again. As soon as Sujin gets well, she attacks the Master and his companions because she was thinking that these people want to separate Xian and her. Somehow Sujin brings Xian to a place. She asks Xian, are you okay? But Xian had lost his memory. He was not able to remember anything, and he had forgotten his wife Sujin. She asks Master, what have you done to my husband Xian? Because he has forgotten me. But after a while, Xian remembers everything, and he becomes completely normal. But Sujin was a monster. That's why Master uses his power to create an ancient house. He imprisons Sujin in it forever. It was absolutely impossible to come out of the house, but Xian spends his whole life waiting for his wife Sujin near that building. Master's partner had also become a monster now, but he was a good monster, and he stayed with Master forever. This is where the movie ends. Thank you for watching.